Okay, so good afternoon. My name is Isaac, and this is our final pitch for our DCIT307 Group project. So, we worked on a company at Kokomime windows in frame, custom framing, and I want to start with a number, just 25%. So, just one in every four orders of this frame shop, that's the hand of God frames. There's a picture frame business here in Accra, Okunlumi. It's made twice. No, a frame is cut, assembled, and thrown out because the customer specification was never properly recorded. So today I'll just show you exactly why that happens, what it caused the business, how a solution costing less than 400 cities fixed it permanently. So we move on to the next slide. Move on to the next slide. And here comes the two problems in one clear solution. So during analysis, we identified two problems. First was a rework rate of approximately 25% caused by the absence of structured intake form. And the second was print lead times of 40 to 46 hours over 3 days caused by unmanaged external printing supply with no agreed turnaround time, right? And zero other traceability across any channel, not a single searchable record exists for any other the business has ever processed. So our recommendation was a IT-enabled process redesign using Google Forms, Google Sheets, and WhatsApp businesses, right? One time cost under 500 days, payback in 3 weeks, and rework target below 10%. So we move on to the third slides, and here I walk you through what 10 consecutive real audits at the hands of God firms actually revealed. The current process relies on a manual ledger and sticky notes for data capture, verbal coordination with an external printing supplier, sometimes manual phone calls for customer updates. No, no structure, no tracking, no accountability. So the print lead time order requires 40 to 46 hours. The maximum 72.5 hours is over 3 days for a routine job with no acknowledgement from the supplier and way to change it. The rework rate 25% in our 10 order sample. It was 40%, nearly half of all orders required costly rework because specifications were ambiguous. And the first pass yield, approximately 60%, only 6 in 10 orders completed correctly on the first attempt. Order traceability, which is 0% no searchable record, no timestamp, no order history of any kind. The root causes are clear, no structured intake form, no manager supply turnaround commitment, both are fixable. So we evaluated three options, right? We were using a weighted decision matrix across 5 criteria. An impact on metrics weighted at 8%, feasibility 25, costs, speed, implement and reflow at 10%. 246 hours. Then weighted score was 3.40. That was the lowest. So option one was a low tech quick win, a paper intake from a verbal SLA with supplier manual WhatsApp update to custom needs. And that 200 but no digital record, no traceability, no scalability, and the verbal SLA is unenforceable. Rated was 4.50, 4.1, please. The option two was an IT-enabled redesigned Google Forms, Google Sheet, WhatsApp business, and a formal documented supplier. The option that resolves both root causes simultaneously delivers full traceability and generates measurable KPI data. And the weighted score was 4.50, declaring one of the criteria that matters most, value and impact. So the financial case is straightforward. The setup cost was like 330 cities one time. That covers 2 staff training sessions at 200 cities, printed backup forms at 80 cities, and pilot data bundles at 50 cities. All software, Google Phone Sheets, and WhatsApp business is completely free. Ongoing annual costs approximately 340 cedis, mainly monthly data bundle contribution. Total year one cost was 670 cedis. On the benefit side, all figures are consecutive estimates from our validated baseline data. Lower cost saving, reducing the risk from 25% to 10%, approximately 1,620 per year, improve repeat business from better customer experience approximately 1,800. Currency, the recovered premium time, 720 cedis, total annual benefit is 4,140 cedis. Return on investment, 4,140 minus 770 Ghana cedi divided by 670 minus approximately 580% in 1 year. As the cumulative benefit charts shows, the setup cost is fully covered in approximately 3 weeks from week 4 onwards. The business is in profit on this investment. So we move on to the slides and talk about the risks identified and managed. We identify 7 risks now, so we start. The four most material ones are on the slides. The staff resistance, medium staff resistance, supplier likelihood. The risks were staff resistance, supplier ignores SLA, connectivity downtime, low digital literacy. So the overall exposure is manageable. The solution low cost means that even partial implementation delivers benefits. All right. So move on to the next slide. This is the implementation group one was done within 12 weeks. Right. So the phase one was quick means that was the week 1 and 2. Right. We build a Google form and sheet with mandatory fields, configure WhatsApp business notification template, then we ship the documents to 24 hours supply SLA in writing. The phase two was the pilot, right? With 10 reorders processed exclusively through the new digital staff system, right? Staff were trained and feedback collected, form refined when it was needed. The phase three was full rollout, week 5 to week 8. The manual ledger is retired. All orders go through the digital systems. KPIs monitored weekly. In the week phase 4 was weekly KPI reviews, meeting monthly performance reports from the Google Sheet dashboard. The target was way, way below was 10% within 12 weeks. So So five stakeholder groups are affected by this redesign, which is the owner manager, the salesperson, firma, printing supply, and customers. So the owner manager gains real-time KPI visibility for the first time in the implementation. The salesperson replaces a paper ledger with a mobile phone. You give them to in-person training, a printed quick reference card. The firma receives clearer specification and fewer callbacks. We frame the status updates as a benefit to them, not a burden. The printing supply is held to a formal 24-hour SLA negotiated directly by the owner. Then the customers receive proactive WhatsApp notification when the order is ready, no engagement needed from them. They simply experience a better service. Then the final recommendation was 3 immediate actions. That was week 1, we build and test the Google form and sheets. That was mandatory fields auto-generated order ID status dropped. Week 1 and 2, negotiate the document and 24-hour supply SLA. Writing. Week 2, we line the pilot, train staff and process the first time we order digitally. The targets we are committing to We were from 25% down to 10%. Rent lead time from 40 to 46, down to 18 to 24. First pass rate from 60% up to above 80. Order traceability from 0 to 100%. Just Ghana 330 cities, which is 4,140 annual return. 580% ROI. The decision plays for itself in 3 weeks. So the hand of God friends does not need a new building, new equipment, or new staff. It needs a master process, and that process is ready to deploy today. Thank you for your time. I'm now happy to take the questions.